In today's tutorial, I'm dealing with commands that are found in the modify bar in the ribbon under the home tab. So I will start with the move command. So the move command, you need to say, let's say, suppose you have a shape like this. Let me take a circle. If you click the move command, it says move, select object to move. So the first thing is to select the object that you need to move. And in this case, I would like to move this circle. So if you click it like this, it gets highlighted. Then after that, you need to press enter to tell the software that you are done selecting. So it goes on to say move, specify base point. Base point is the position that you use to touch when you're moving something. And in this case, I would like to move this using the center. So if I click the move, I get an option to move away with this circle as it is. So from here, I have moved my circle to another position, which is here. So that's how the move command works. I will move on to the copy. With the copy command, if you click copy command, it says select objects. If you click this to select this object, it gets highlighted. And then after that, you need to press enter to tell the software that I'm done selecting, because it says select objects, not object. So there's an option for you to select one or more objects. So after that, I take this sender as my base point, because if you check on my command bar, it is saying specify base point. And in this case, I'm using the sender. So if I click, you're going to notice that I have a copy of this same circle, and I can place several copies of this circle by just clicking once on another space in the model space, just like this. So that's how the copy command works. So in this situation, you get to see that as the software said, select object. You may even select all these objects and make a copy of them and place them somewhere else on your model space. So if I can say copy, say select objects, this one, this one, this one, this one, you get to notice that as I'm selecting one, it is changing. So you need to use the blue or the green selection like this. I've selected everything once. So if I press enter, take this sender as a base point, you get to see that now I have a copy of the shape that was there, and I can place it wherever I want, just like that. So that's was about the move and the copy command. I would like to move on to, let me remove my UCS icon and no origin. Right, I would like to move on to the mirror command. And you get to see that in this case, I may have a shape like this, which is a rectangle. I have placed my rectangle there. Then if I would like to mirror this, it's like making the same copy of this, but I need a mirror plane that reflects this shape to the other side. So in this case, if I say mirror, it says select objects, and I can select this one and press enter. And after that, it says specify mirror line. So I can click there and click at the bottom. You get to see that I now have the same shape on the other side. And AutoCAD will just ask you to say, do you want to keep the source, or do you want erase source object? Means if you are erasing the source object, you're actually removing this one. Then it will be like the move command. But in this case, it's no. So you just leave it at no and you press enter. That's how the mirror command works. All right, moving on from the mirror, I would like to move on to the rotate command. So there is any shape that I have just, in this case, I have a rectangle. So I'd like to rotate that rectangle. And if I click rotate, it says select objects. Then I click to select this one and press enter in order for me to tell the software that I'm done selecting. So now it says select base point. Base point becomes the point that you touch when you're actually rotating your shapes. And in this case, I would like to take this bottom corner that is on the right to as my base point. So if you click, you get to see that you have an option to rotate the circle, your shape, and in this case maybe at a point which is your base point like this, and I can have a shape that is like that. So let me repeat, rotate, then this becomes my base point, and I remove my snaps, and here I am. I have made rotated this shape, and my base point is now at the bottom of the shape. Alright, moving on, I would also like to move on to the scale command. What happens with the scale command is that having a shape like this, the scale command enlarges or reduces the size of the shape using a base point, just like all other commands that we learn. So if you click scale, then select objects, and if you select this rectangle and press enter, you get to say it says select base point. In this case, I'm taking this corner. Let me make sure that my snaps are on. There I am. You get to see that if you move your cursor out or in, you're actually reducing or enlarging this shape. So in this case, from this base point, I would like to enlarge my shape just like that. There it is. I have increased the size of this shape. So if I would like to reduce the size, I'll just go scale, press enter, take the base point that I'm using, which is this one, and you get to see that my shape was here, and I can reduce it to this one. That's how the scale command works. Right, so in the next tutorial, I will discuss about the array command, the fillet and the trim and extend.